Hi there, my name is Dave Caldwell. I'm a Naui Technical Course Director Trainer and Naui Technical Examiner. And I would like to talk to you about the standardization within technical diving equipment. In the early days of technical diving, what we found is that there was a lot of inconsistencies in technical configurations. And this was contributing to a number of accidents that were occurring. So one of the things that was created was a standardized approach to arranging technical diving equipment within team members, also known as the Naui Technical Equipment Configuration. This enabled us to work as a standardized team with standardized equipment in an effort to reduce and minimize accidents. So the NTech configuration is actually a holistic approach to looking at the equipment. It's scalable. We can start off simple, and then we can start to add or include more equipment as the dives become more complex. But when we look at the standardization, for example, with the long hose, if it's always configured off to the right-hand side, the understanding here is that, one, as the receiver or as the donor, the technique would be recognized both ways. I would be able to recognize the way in which I deploy it, as well, I would be able to recognize it as I receive it. The other thing is that when we look at the need of equipment, for example, when we're going cave diving, we would not necessarily be carrying an SMB and a spool because we would never be deploying it. So therefore, we have to look at the purpose of the equipment that we're carrying. When we're using the NTech configuration and we want to begin to do more complex dives, whether we're doing a longer cave dive, a deeper wreck dive, we're going to need to be able to add more equipment. So we add a stage bottle to our left-hand side, we possibly add a second stage bottle to our left-hand side, and there's a purpose for this. One, the core equipment configuration really never changes, but what we're doing is we're just simply adding more gear to it. And by putting the stage bottles on our left-hand side, it enables us to deploy the long hose free and clear without any obstructions. And that makes it relatively simple. The need for having the similar equipment within the team is really actually kind of important. And the understanding is that when we are diving within a group and all of our equipment is the same, is that when we are, we become much more effective when we're looking to manage problems and issues that can occur, because we would be able to recognize one another, and all of our techniques would be the same and they would be aligned with one another. In closing, the standardized approach enables us to have the ability to scale the equipment as needed for more complex dives. It also enables the ability to effectively manage scenarios within the team, if, for example, when issues arise. And by having this standardized approach, both within the equipment, the ability to scale the gear to more complex dives, really does provide a much safer approach to much more complex diving.